Hey, GutFoxx here. This is part 2 of my last 150 sponsors. And today's sponsor is zebras for women who are 26 times larger than A-bras.
It's the long con, when Comic-Con lasts for 365 days. Score!
Relationships. Boats that are owned by people you know. Press F to pay respect. Roommates. Sometimes you can't mate with a room, so you get roommates. There are onions. The best cover-up for when you're really crying about something like the latest episode of Lost. Shout out to the WAP, sponsor today, for letting me borrow Dawkins. The sponsor today are controversial statements. I'm not going to make one, but Cool Ranch Doritos suck. At the mall, shopping for women's lingerie. Except I know exactly where I'm going for that stuff, because I'm a perv. Is alcohol dependency, letting me sleep since I was nestled in my mother's arms. Though please don't hurt me, Mr. Dawkins. Swatter. Because people keep telling me to do that to my shoes. Whenever they see them, they say, "What are those?" We're unsponsored today because GutFoxx is bankrolling it himself. Banking school. We promise to teach you well and in an interesting way so you don't lose interest. Sis boom ba. The sound made when a sheep explodes. They are clubhouses, built originally by cavemen to store their armaments. Is pickiness. Amazing when used in limited quantities, like picking your nose in private and picking apart trailers released at E3. Today is GutFoxx's earthquake insurance. Don't go into default. Are bakers' sons, for following their father's footsteps and becoming bakers themselves. You could say they were bred for the job. The Pittsburgh Steelers, for stealing our hearts with all their Super Bowl wins. Is when you stay up to watch a clock on daylight savings. Red Auerbach. Me. Take two of me and you have an internet phenomenon. Memes, of course. Is Alzheimer's. Forgetting my sponsor yesterday, and this video since April. Is Madden 16 launch day. Maurice Jones-Drew for coming back into Madden and making us all quite happy with that. Piercing shops for pirates. Really cheaply done for a Buccaneer. It's Oscar Pistorius Home Security Company. Don't shell out for some company that will overcharge you round after round. Give your family a fighting shot in home defense. It's Dixie, and don't you dare make a joke. Is my physical trainer, geriatric. Is nostalgia. The Greek word for return is nastos, and algos means suffering. They're fair and balanced reviews. Books and the beach as he beats me deep. Books at the beach, it's, sitting outside and getting well read. Today is bonsai trees. Every tree is a palm tree when it's bonsai. Is pronouns. Getting paid unlike those amateur clowns. Clowns for being the safest people during a zombie apocalypse. Because they taste funny. Is Uncle Beaver's lever cleaver to get rid of your hay fever. The almoner pettifogger are words that sound dirty but aren't, like shuttlecock.